Good evening. It's about 9:20, and this is Fred Hadley reporting live for the Village Sentry, where we received a tip that the clubhouse had been evacuated and that there's a lot of equipment here. As we look around, you can see several fire rescue vehicles, sheriff's cars, and we see they got a ladder truck up to the roof. How you doing? We're on Facebook Live. What's going on? You know? Nothing. So we don't know what the nature of the emergency is, but we suspect it has something to do with fire because of the heavy presence of fire rescue equipment, not just from 53, but we see this ladder truck is from 57. Trying to get some information, but so far nobody's talking. And we're outside the Century Village Boca Clubhouse, where we received a tip from a reader that the whole clubhouse was just evacuated. And there's a lot of equipment out here. I want to see if we can get a little information. How are you? Harvey, what's going on? We're live on Facebook right now.
Somebody smelled smoke.
Somebody smelled smoke?
We got a ladder going up there.
Yeah, we saw the ladder. Where were you when this happened?
We were in the movie.
What was the name of the movie?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
And we didn't see the end.
Oh.
We'll never see the end. Right.
What time is it now?
It's exactly 9:34.
9:34?
Yeah.
Okay, we're talking with Harvey Freeman and Carol Freeman. So what exactly happened? You're in the movie, and what happened?
All of a sudden, the lights start coming on. People start leaving from the rear.
Uh-huh.
And we don't know why.
Was any announcement made? Nothing?
No announcement. Then the alarm goes off.
What about the movie? Did it still keep playing?
No, they stopped it.
Oh, they stopped it.
movie,
They
yeah.
stopped the movie.
They stopped the movie, yeah.
And you were how far into the movie? About an hour and 15?
It's almost done.
Oh.
Yeah.
But when did this happen? How long ago?
About 20 minutes ago.
20 minutes ago?
9:15.
Now we can't go back to our cars.
Why not?
They wouldn't let us walk through there. The way you just walked, they wouldn't let us go
They
back
won't
to
let
our
you
car.
walk. Oh,
The way you just came, they wouldn't let us
Well,
walk.
what you can do, you know what you can do is go out that way and go around. Yeah, right. Right. All right, well, let me see if I get some footage here. So apparently they're up on the roof. Nobody's seen any smoke. We don't see any water being directed at the building. Guy just took out a very long, I don't know what exactly it is, metal rod of some sort. Was there a fire?
We're still looking around to see what's going on.
Oh, okay. Thank you. You're just joining us. This is Fred Hadley reporting live on Facebook for the Village Sentry. We're at the Century Village Boca Clubhouse, where there's probably at least 10 or 12 pieces of equipment here. We pan around, you can see. And there's several fire companies. There's a local company, 53, but this ladder truck apparently came from outside the fire district. It's got a 557 on the back. And the firemen said they're just looking around right now. There's been no confirmation of any fire. The movie theater, as you may have just heard, or if you're just joining us, the movie stopped, the house lights came up. There was no announcement made, but people started to leave, and the building has been evacuated. See if we can get a little
Good night, Fred.
zoom up here. Had I known it was on the roof, I would have brought my drone. We could get a bird's eye view, but too late for that now. Doesn't look like they're finding anything. Doesn't seem to be any water or anything. Never a dull moment in Century Village. We've got quite a bit of apparatus here tonight. Looking towards the north right now, towards Tora Or. There's at least 2 or 3 pieces of fire equipment, a couple of sheriff's cars. They got this ladder truck where they have the stability arms extended on the ground so that the truck doesn't tip over. Anybody that's seen It's a Mad, Mad World knows all about that. Situation, whatever it is, seems to be under control. What?
Don't turn and put us in again.
Then get out of the
Show
picture.
your
I'm in
face.
public. I'm in public. I can do whatever I want.
And everybody knows you're a schmuck.
Nobody
on
saw your
Instagram
face,
and
but if you
Facebook.
keep going, I will show your face.
Okay, that's fine. You're a schmuck and they all hear you're a schmuck.
Guy doesn't want to be on camera, so he's coming over here to pester me. Telling me I can't pan over to the left because he's standing there. There's always a few jerks around. I hope he hears this. Take a look over at the lobby. They have a do not enter sign on the door. See a couple of firefighters just standing around inside the lobby here. So it appears that it was either a false alarm or some very, very minor problem. Nothing going on in the lobby other than just standing around.
Go inside.
Is that Dan? That was Dan Cruz. He's the Vice President in charge of operations for the 3 Century Villages. And he's arrived, standing in the lobby now. Talking to the firefighters.
Go away.
Oh, okay, no problem. I'm moving. Thank you, no problem. No, it's definitely Dan Cruz. Probably drove down from his home at this hour. Yes.
Judy wants you to go by the tennis courts.
The tennis courts are over this way.
Then go that way.
Dan, what's going on? Okay.
And please don't bother anybody. We're trying to handle it.
All right. I'm just trying to find out what the emergency is.
Okay, but you need to move away.
Okay. Thank you.
Fred, Judy's on the phone, and she said to go find a safe place to stand and let people do their job.
All right. You see me walking away, don't you?
Okay, that's good.
I'm obeying your instructions.
Okay, I appreciate it.
No arguments.
Okay.
You know, I got my story. Nothing to fight over. Thank you. So we've just been officially ordered to stay away from the building by Site Administrator Judy Millington. Which we immediately complied. We're now heading back towards the north parking lot where we parked. And if you're just joining us, at approximately 10 after 9, the Century Village Boca Raton Clubhouse was evacuated. The movie was shut down. The house lights came up. No announcement was made, apparently, according to eyewitnesses. And looks like half of Palm Beach County Fire Rescue is out here in full force. They do have a ladder truck from Company 57, which is not our local company, which is 53. So apparently they're up on the roof. Nobody seems to know exactly why they were called. We can tell you that Dan Cruz is on the scene, and he's right now talking to the firefighter out in the parking lot. He's in charge of maintenance for the 3 Century villages. Also in charge of our security company, owns it, I should say, United Security Service, so he wears several hats. If you're just joining us, once again, this is Fred Hadley reporting live on Facebook for the Village Century from the Century Village Boca Raton Clubhouse in Boca Raton, Florida. And we were given a phone call from somebody that was apparently watching the movie here when the building was evacuated. And we want to give a shout out to Rita, who called us in. Now we can see a couple of firefighters on the roof. Looks like maybe they're going to come down the ladder now. See if we can get a little closer with this. And the ladder is now moving away from the building, which probably means that everything is okay. So this clubhouse is, I don't know, roughly 4 stories tall. And I don't know if they're at the full extension of that ladder, but the ladder's got to be about 50, 60 feet up in the air. They're swinging the ladder over. I guess it's going to go over that tree. So from the looks of things, this is much ado about nothing, although we don't know officially anything. But usually when they bring the ladder down, it means the party's over. We got 2 guys up in that bucket. This all started about 9:10 this evening. We received a phone call about 9:25 from Rita, who was attending the movie in the auditorium of the clubhouse here in Century Village, Boca Raton. Normally the clubhouse would be open to 11, but it was evacuated. The movie stopped, the house lights came up, everybody left. Probably wasn't too busy, being a holiday Monday night. The movie, for those of you that are movie buffs, was yesterday. And the bucket is now been fully lowered. We suspect that they're going to start pulling up stakes and moving out soon. Two guys just jumped out of the bucket truck, or one did anyway. Here comes the second. Looking to the north, we can see a couple of fire rescue vehicles, Palm Beach County Sheriff's cars, And we have this ladder truck from Company 57, another one from 53, and another fire rescue, some more sheriff's cars, all together. I don't know, looks about 8 or 10 pieces of equipment. I don't know if any of them left already. Okay, so we see the firefighters here. They're now walking away from the building, so that's an encouraging sign. We don't know whether somebody pulled an alarm box or whether somebody phoned it in. There's really no information available other than the movie was stopped, the house lights turned on, no announcement was made, but everybody figured the show was canceled, and then they were told they had to leave the building, I guess, when they came down to the lobby. So it's safe to say that whatever the emergency was, it's over. Does not appear that they found anything, but we don't know that officially. The most we have is that somebody might have smelled smoke or something. I don't know how the alarm was turned in, but they sure came in full force. A ladder truck had been extended to the clubhouse roof, and there were two guys checked the roof, and now they're back down, going back to their trucks. Well, we're going to wrap this up. If you just joined us, this is Fred Hadley reporting live on Facebook for the Village Century in front of the Century Village Boca Raton Clubhouse, where there was a evacuation of the clubhouse. People watching a movie, the house lights came up, movie stopped, and without any announcement, they just assumed they had to leave. And of course, when they got down, they found that they were told to leave the building, and a lot of pieces of equipment came over. Looks like they're getting ready to start going back. There's the first truck leaving. There was an extension ladder on that truck that you see right in front of us from 57 Company. Two guys were up on the roof, but as far as we can tell, there was no water applied and nothing was found. So it was either a very, very minor thing, or maybe it was nothing at all. So we'll sign off now. This is Fred Hadley reporting live for the Village Century in front of the Century Village Clubhouse in Boca Raton, Florida. If you like this video, leave a comment below and stay tuned for any other on-the-scene reports. Thank you for viewing.